Hey guys, I just want to make a quick GoFundMe update. I was having, I just had a lot. I've been in a lot of pain. And I've been like in the bed the last 3 weeks or so. Oh dang, I forgot I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I asked my granny if she can take me. I'm gonna have to cancel it. I think. I just had to get my physical and blood work and all that. But when I've been going to the doctor, I've been developing more health problems like high cholesterol and my I have a hyperthyroidism, so my thyroid count is like 2% points lower. And I'm not anemic, but I'm always like extremely cold. So, but my dad was he loved being cold, and my mom hated being. No, my dad loved being cold and hated being hot. My mom hated being cold and liked to be hot. So me, yeah, I got that. Me and my mom are the same, but my dad is like on some crackhead behavior. Not the drug. He just got cracks in his brain because if you wanted to be 20 degrees on your thermostat all the time with the windows down and the fans blowing, then you need to just go live in Antarctica. But uh, I haven't gotten to go to a donation on GoFundMe in about 2 weeks. But I do have this thing going on for World of Warcraft to sell a mount at about $30 each. It's assuming that getting the points from the Mountain Dew and the Doritos to redeem is not an issue. It's just a matter if they ran out when it on the 24th they came out with it, and I got it the same day, and like a week later, a week and a half later, they ran out. So I don't know how many they have, but people are buying it worldwide. But I just made an eBay account and I put mine on there. Um, so I did the math, and if I sell 30 of them, well, I would need to sell either 30 or 25, depending on if I sell them for $30 or $25. But I was luckily able to fix my. Let me plug my phone in. I was able to get my bank account out of the negative, uh, and I got tons of. Actually, that's irrelevant. It's just a people thing. It's a cultural thing. It's not anything else. But I called the Chase Bank number to see if they could, because you can't call your bank or go into the local bank. You got to call the 800 number. Every time I try to call my local bank, they say to call the 800 number. The 800 number people hate their life, and I've worked everywhere, especially on the phone and stuff, and they should just stay at home. They're pretty useless. And I used to work at USAA through Teleperformance. Shout out to our military. Shout out to all the militaries. But God bless y'all, for real. I was gonna be a Marine at 18, but I wasn't able to because of my health. But anyway, so I was gonna serve, but I couldn't. So, but people ask me all the time if I'm a veteran, and some of my neighbors think I'm a veteran. I gotta tell them, like, I'm not a veteran. Stop doing that. I'm not a veteran, because then people, it's disrespectful. But anyway, so I called the number and I got an Indian fellow, and I'm looking right at my account, and I know my number by heart, but I'm looking at my account number, and he says that account doesn't exist. So I said, okay, let me log into my bank account app, which you can't do if you don't have an account, and I know this because I worked at a bank, and I know how to delete an account, to suspend an account, or whatever, and freeze an account, um, and so I knew this guy just was being he's just new. He don't know what the hell he's doing. He should have put me over to somebody else or something. But like I said, useless. And um, he said, yeah, that account doesn't exist. Da da da. You don't exist in our system. So I hung up on that Negro. I ain't got time for that shit. He was pissing me off, and I woke up and I've been in a lot of pain, really bad pain lately, like really bad, worse than usual. And 99.9% of people couldn't tolerate the type of pain I'm in. straight up. They just would have jumped off a long time ago. And that's not giving up. It's just like torture. At a certain point, you're like, yeah, death is a favor. You know what I'm saying? It's like mercy. Uh, but anyway, I'm not promoting that. I'm just telling you the reality of what people that have what I have, they'll tell you. Um, but anyway, so I hung up on him and I called the branch. Her name is Angie. I'm gonna get her some flowers. I told her that I am, because my account was negative $84 because they charged my friend helped me get my car towed, so they wouldn't take it. And by the way, I was at the Kroger yesterday and I asked the cop. I said, if you go to an altercation between a tow person and the owner of the car, they have like a verbal altercation, nothing violent, they're just arguing. He's like, I'm gonna take your car. And the person's like, no, my car is fine. It's not, nothing illegal is happening with my car to where you need to tow it. The only time they need to tow a car is like if it's in the road, like in a wreck, or like if they're repossessing it, or uh, or if you call to have them tow it. And so I can't find the paper. I had it somewhere, but the guy wrote on my thing. He said, "You have a flat tire. Your tags are expired." My tags are expired because I had to get my cat's food and litter, and I paid the rent, which is more important than a stupid car, right? Anybody else would have done that. And like I say, if I didn't have my cats, I'd just be homeless. I wouldn't even worry about it, because I've been homeless 20 times, and it doesn't matter. I can live anywhere. I really don't even care about having a place. It's just I got my cats. That's really the reality of the situation. But so uh, but I can get rides to my doctors with a Medicaid thing, and then my back doctor gets me a Lyft ride, and then my granny's been helping me lately. We were talking. My granny I asked her if she met Mike Tyson. She's like, yeah. And then obviously my granny would have um, had a chance to meet Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. And when I had a name change, my mom changed my name to Malcolm Xavier. That's why I got that tattoo. So I am also Malcolm X. So when they go to the at the end of Malcolm X and they're standing up, they're saying Malcolm X. I'm like, nah, y'all ain't him. I'm him. And my mom changed her name to Sydney. Oh, I just thought about that. Sydney from Scream. Yeah, my mom is basically just like Sydney from Scream. Real tough. Real resilient. When I woke up today, I almost had a manic breakdown because I saw my mom's picture and I was missing my mom a lot. And I had a flashback of, actually I'm not gonna talk about that. That's too bad to talk about on here. I don't want the video to get taken down. There's something about me and something that really was horrible that happened with me and my mom that I witnessed, but I'm not gonna. So I had that. Thought about that and it triggered me. Then I saw her picture and I'm like, oh, my mom's dead, and I went through all that again. It's hard to explain, but when you're trying to keep someone alive, but you know they can die at any moment, but then they do die, but you made sure you got them to the Lord at the end. It's it's hard to explain the duality of that. Anybody that had that happen was someone that was possessed by the spirits of alcohol and substances to the worst degree, and the overdoses and all that, you'll understand. Being in the hospital, waiting on doctors, and like, are they alive, are they dead? It's just, and I don't mean like once a year. This is like an everyday thing, and in some form or another. And my granny said that a lot of our family members have died or are in jail. Last time I saw my baby cousin Ron, he was like 1 or 2, and he's in jail for life, I believe, for murder. But my granny said to focus on the good stuff, and we were talking about Uncle Muhammad and Uncle Rock, and Uncle Rock is in a wheelchair. If you were a fan of um, boxing and the Alis and all that and the history, um, I'm gonna go see Rock with Granny, I believe soon, so I can get some pictures for y'all if you want some, and I can well, he won't be able to sign them if we take the pictures, but I can just take some pictures and have a little album, because at this point, I don't think he's going to be doing any public stuff anymore. He's basically just going to, pass away at some point, but hopefully, like she said, he's in a wheelchair, he's slobbering, he's not doing good, he's shaking. I don't believe he has Parkinson's like Uncle Muhammad, but he's just worse for wear because he's getting older. Um, but if you don't know, Uncle Rock is a amateur fighter too. I think his record is 18-13, which is funny because Uncle Rock is 6'5", like 270, and it's so weird to imagine somebody knocking him out. But I forget that they're heavyweights, so a heavyweight can knock anybody out with one hit. Um, which the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight was fixed. Obviously, it's all about money at the end of the day, man. Because Don King robbed Uncle Muhammad, or he robbed our family out of a lot of money, like millions of dollars, and this is the same thing he did to Mike Tyson. Um, but I can always get my grandma to come on here if she wants to, and we could share some stories and stuff. And I still got to go over there to get the boxing memorabilia and stuff. I don't know all what she has there because the house burned down. The house I grew up in down there when Uncle Rock and Granny were married. She she was around Rock and Muhammad and their parents before I was born. So that's how far back I'm talking. So she's got all types of stories. Um, and my granny's like 78 or 70. She's 76. So if you want pictures or videos, or if you want me to have her come on here or whatever, time is of the essence. So, I mean, my granny's fine right now, but she's having some health issues, is the point. And since the house burned down, I don't know. A lot of the memorabilia got destroyed. So now what Layla and all them have is a whole different thing. I know for a fact that they got way more stuff than we do. Um, but yeah, I know my mom and dad are with the Lord and everything, but that ain't doing me no favors at this moment in time because I'm just having too many blacked out or bad memories, which I can't do nothing to control them. My mental health medicine helps, especially the concerta, but I've been on the 36 extended release for almost a year, about a year, but I don't want to ask her to, and my vibrate is maxed out, which is one of my mood stabilizers. I said, it's at 40 milligrams. I said, can you increase it? They say, no, it's the max dose. It's like, oh, I don't feel like it is. But my Lamictal helps. It's another mood stabilizer. And I know I could probably get my thoughts going down a little more if I increase my ADHD and medicine and the OCD and intrusive thoughts. But the Adderalls make you like really, it makes it hard to sleep because you got so much energy. But the Concerta is a lot more steady. But maybe I might talk to my psychiatrist about maybe increasing the Concerta or something. Guess that's really it. Um, but at this point, assuming I can get the money together to pay the 780 for this rent, the other rent's gonna be due. So it's just like, I feel like I'm gonna fucking drop dead from a heart attack. I really do, or have a stroke. Like, I just feel the shit building up. And plus, in Kentucky, having winter weather is a whole different issue. Because we get a little snow and people buy everything out of the store. There's traffic, there's wrecks. Just people are stupid as hell in this state. We got some of the dumbest drivers in the world. That's why our car insurance is so high. Because when it's not a big deal, people make it a big deal. When it is a big deal, people don't even know it. But anyway, I'll put the numbers in my description for the electric bill and the internet and the phone. I gotta look it up real quick. I don't know when my electric bill will be turned off. I don't know. I'm kind of repeating myself. I'm gonna call. What's today? Is today a weekday, or I don't even know what day it is. Alright, I'll call my lawyer tomorrow and check on my disability case, and I'll put an update video on that. The cats will need food soon. They still got like a little over half a bin, or a little under half a bin of food, but they do need cat litter. I'll put an Amazon wish list for just their food and litter. Actually, truth be told, I had to steal a big thing of toilet paper from Kroger because I don't have any toilet paper, and at the time my account was negative. Oh, but so I called the bank, and the local bank, to make sure my account was active, and she said it was. I knew it was. This guy's just a useless worker. And all you gotta do is say you're new and get off the phone, man. I literally do not care if you don't know what you're doing. I'm just trying to get something fixed real quick. Literally all you're doing is pressing the button. Oh, I'm gonna put this on the wish list too, because this really helps my back, because my back I haven't had this in like a long time. And sleeping really hurts my scoliosis, and my doctor mentioned it and said that it's like $1,500, and my insurance doesn't cover the brace because they don't consider it medically necessary. So in Kentucky, if Medicaid's like for poor people. Like, I have food stamps and I have Medicaid, which is for poor people. So last year my income was like $300 or something from ad revenue from Twitch. That was literally my income. I'm not even joking. So the church and the donations and all that was keeping me going. Lord's been making a way, but I literally have no income, and my health is getting worse and worse. But people that don't know my situation, like, oh, you look fine, go get a job. Yeah, and you look like a retard in the comment section. Don't ever say you look like anything, or I think this. You ask the person. Because when you say you look like, or I think, or you should, you're assuming automatically. That's like walking up to a woman that you like and be like, you look like you're looking for a husband and you should marry me. Are you retarded? Clearly you are. That's why you got slapped in the face, and that's why you're 90 years old and you don't have a wife, because you're an idiot. You ask somebody something, don't ever assume anything. But people are stupid. People are pretentious. People are arrogant. And most of the time people will say that stuff, they don't even want nothing to do with you in the first place. They just are trying to, like, I don't know, they're trying to prove a point or feel like special or get your attention or something. Like, that's their only way that they can get your attention, is to be foolish. I don't care. I really don't. Because when I'm walking, when I'm shooting a basketball, I shoot it how I shoot it, and it's going in every time. And when you shoot a basketball, you're struggling. So I don't need to take advice from you on how to shoot a ball when I've been doing it since I was a kid. I've been dealing with this shit since I was a kid, so what are you talking about? And who asked you anyway? I didn't ask you nothing. If I don't ask you something for your opinion, you can give your opinion, but I don't care. People that say dumb stuff in my comments, I was like, okay, all right. That just means okay, and I just move on. You just wasted your time, but it's fine. You got the right. I'm just saying you're wasting your time. You should be getting in your Bible instead of going on the comment section being mean to people. And most of them are robots anyways, too. If you leave a comment that a 10-year-old would leave, I'm assuming that you're a 10-year-old or you're a 40-year-old and you have a 10-year-old mindset, which means you're a small child and you're not even a real man. But you tell your wife you're a man, but really you're 10 years old, maturity-wise. If people really were mature, they wouldn't be divorced. Outside of like hurting each other, like not like getting the police involved or something. But most people that say they're adults ain't adults. Most people that say that they want to be together till death do us part, they'll do it until stuff gets too real, and then they want to give up because they don't want to put in the effort to do nothing because they're losers. We got a whole bunch of losers in America, just quitters. And yeah, I quit, and I can say that because I quit more than anybody. But I always got back up though, see? That's the thing. That's the thing. Most of y'all ain't built like that. You talk all that shit and you say you're built like that and you're a mark. That means you're a fan. That just means like you're a mark on a piece of paper. You're just a statistic of another person that gave up on your wife and got divorced, and then you got some pussy and she ain't no good and she don't do nothing but something on her back. And then now you wish you had your old wife back, and yeah, God's gonna give you so many blessings. And my two blessings are Harley Quinn and Joker. Say hi, Harley. Real pretty girl. You on your baby blanket? You love being by that lamp, don't you? That's a real pretty girl. I mean a real pretty girl. Daddy baby. I don't know where Joker went. But anyway, I called the bank lady and I said, I know y'all don't normally, we got to call the 800 number to get the balance issue fixed. And so she pulled up my account and I explained my situation a little bit to her. And she was real nice when she got on the phone. And she's like, yeah, your account's good. And I didn't even ask her about reversing it or nothing. And about a third of the way through talking to her, she said, yeah, I got your balance fixed and you just need to put this much money in it to get it positive. And then so I'm gonna get her some flowers and like something when I can. I don't mean like I'm ordering a band thing flowers, but like a rose or something, I don't know. Just to say thank you. Otherwise, I'd be down $100 basically because my account was negative $84. So, and I didn't know that PayPal did this, but they got you can instant transfer out just like you can on Cash App, which I didn't think you could. So I did that, and then like a minute or two later, I checked it, and it put the balance from my PayPal into my bank account. So my bank account's positive like $17. The whole point of saying all that is that I can start having people send me, for the people that don't buy it on like eBay or somewhere else, the people can send me the money to get the chips and the soda, which only takes like $20 at the most to get the 600 points for the mount. And then I use the points, the 600 points, I redeem it on the Mountain Dew website, and then it emails me a code, and then I send them the code. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link to that in the comments, even though this is for GoFundMe. Whatever. Just on the off chance that somebody sees this, I guess they might. For some reason, my GoFundMe videos get a lot of views. I don't know why. It's weird. One of the videos, I got like 3,000 views, and 90% of the people were negative. I found one other person that has the trigeminal neuralgia that I have, and she's had it 21 years. So shout out to her because she's a soldier too. But I had like 36 thumbs up and no thumbs down, but it's like 90% negative. You see what I'm saying? People are just, they don't even know why they're on. They're just doing shit. Like they don't even know why they're doing anything. You should do everything with a purpose. Everything. You should never just be walking around with the gift that God gave us a life and just like aimlessly, you don't even know why you're doing stuff. It's like, what's your favorite Pokemon? Well, my mom's favorite Pokemon. Nigga, bro, that's not what I asked you. I said, what's your favorite Pokemon? What the hell does your mama's favorite Pokemon got to do with you? Do you and your mama share the same brain? Are y'all Siamese twins? No. You would say my favorite Pokemon is Charizard, because Charizard is cute. Charmander, Char. That's when I met Charizard. That's why he's my favorite. I ain't saying that about nobody else. Be your own person. Y'all aggravate me, man. That's why I don't be dealing with people. Just goofy. I don't even know what the hell you doing in life. You just doing other stuff that other people are doing. You people that get into politics, I hope y'all make it to heaven, man, because a lot of y'all ain't gonna make it. I'm looking at y'all like y'all are completely dumb, because you are. You can't put all your faith in your husband to help you raise a baby. Sometimes you need a babysitter. Sometimes you need your aunt or your sister or the older sister, the older brother. You know what that means? You know what that's called? It's called taking a village. God gives us a village of people in life to help us get through life and to get to Him, to the kingdom. But y'all want to put your faith in Biden and Trump or whoever the hell. I don't care. It don't even matter. Genghis Khan, whoever the hell you want to say. I don't care. It's all the same shit. It does not matter. It's all the same thing. And every single time they let you down. If Rome can fall, then everything else can fall too. And that's what happened. But y'all don't learn. Y'all just hear a word and you get mad. How you gonna have a Harvard education and say you're so smart, but somebody says something about whatever and you lose your mind and you want to like take this person out, or you want to like, I don't know, put sugar in their gas tank or something. Like, what's wrong with you? You are not smart. You are completely dumb. Completely. As in, you ain't got no common sense. You ain't got no discernment. Jesus said, turn the other cheek. You know what that means? It means you walk away. You turn your other cheek and you walk away. Well, he's saying that they slap you on one cheek, turn the other cheek and let them slap the other one. But the way that most people know it is you just turn the other cheek, which means you walk away. I ain't never gonna get in a confrontation with somebody unless they try to bust through my door, then I got a 45 for them. But outside of that, I avoid conflict at all times. That's what you should do too. Because people like you get goofy and you mess around and find out with the wrong person and then they take you out. But yeah, you're so smart. You're not. You shouldn't get in conflict with nobody unless your life is in danger outside of your control. It's just that simple. You're playing the devil's game when you get into all that, putting your faith in man. I don't care if it's your wife, your mama, your husband, your son, your daughter. I don't care who. It does not matter who it is, because everybody's gonna let you down. Every single person that you think is so great, that you love so much, they're gonna let you down at least once in your life. Which is why Jesus says to put your faith in Him and not in people. Live in the world, but don't be of the world. And y'all just of the world. There's somebody out here who's probably leaves comments all day on just different videos of outrage. Like, ain't none of these words that y'all use like real to me. They don't exist. Those are literally the devil's words. To make you mad, to get you riled up. Just like the rap music, it's all the same. You lose 10 bloods one day and you get 10 more jumped in the next day. It's a cycle. It's all the same thing. But y'all just don't get it. And then you don't get it till you at the gates of hell. And you don't even know the Lord, but you knew who Caesar was. Because Caesar was going to do everything and da-da-da and make this da-da-da. Y'all do realize that all these things that these people are saying that they're going to change are material, right? And you can't take none of it with you. So what's the point? What's really the point of that? Are they going? Can they bring your family back? Can they cure your diseases? Can they, you know what I'm saying? Can they help you with your mental pain, your mental illness? Nah. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. I didn't want to get into a little Christian rant about it. Lord forgive me for cussing. I'm not well right this moment in time. But hopefully I can sell these mounts and get my rent paid at the very least. So, but I'll put the amounts for what to do, and if anybody can help with anything, that's great. But I got my first Twitch sub from not from an event, but just like a regular one. So it took like a couple years. So shout out to them. And I think that's like $6 a month that I get or something like that for each one. So if I had like however many of those, well, if I had 200 of those, it's like $2,000. That would be taking care of my finances right there. Because all my stuff's under $2,000. It's like, I think, probably $1,500 at the most. So it's a work in progress. And the reason I talk so tough is because when it's too late, like y'all don't want to believe that Michael Myers is real, and then you see him, and then he takes you out, and then it's too late. They tell you not to run around the roads in Camp Crystal Lake. You don't believe in Jason because he ain't real, and then you see him, and it's too late. You don't believe that Freddy's real, and you need spiritual protection from the dream demon, and then you see him, and it's too late. Y'all keep playing with the devil, you're going to win devil prizes. That's what I'm telling you. When it's too late, it's too late. It's just straight. It goes for me too. It goes for everybody. And I'm more scared. I'm a devout Christian. I've been my whole life, and I'm more scared of hell than you will ever be for people that don't believe. So what's that tell you? It's that serious. It's that serious. Yeah, it's that serious. Because if you think God's not real, then just think about it like this. For you science people. Find one thing in the world, in the universe, or however you want to say it, that's not made by something. As soon as you can do that, then you can prove that God's not real. I know you can't do it. So you can just accept it or you can't accept it. It's that simple. Either you want to be in the kingdom or you don't. But being in hell ain't worth it. For someone else's opinion, or for a feeling that you got, or for somebody that hurt you, whatever, it ain't worth it. You gotta give your burden to the Lord, man. And I've been through stuff for 1,000 lifetimes, and I'm still here. So all the glory to God. So, yeah. All right, I'm out.